Hello everyone, I welcome you all in another video from Science Academy, and in this video we are going to discuss the important topic from biochemistry. So there are several requests I got from the student that they are asking what are the different topics they have to do for clearing the CSIR NET, GATE or JEE or IIT JAM exam. So I have started with the initial subject, which is biochemistry. It is one of the most important topic related to life sciences. So in today's session we are going to do the must do topic from the biochemistry. Okay, and biochemistry is one of the common subject in all the entrance examination, whether you are appearing for MSc PhD entrance examination or you have just completed your BSc and you are facing that MSc entrance examination. So here I have used Leninger book as a reference book, which is, you can say, Bible in the case of biochemistry. It is the most important book and you should follow Leninger. So let's start, friend. The first chapter is amino acid introduction. This is a basic topic. In this chapter you have do first amino acid structure. This is most important topic from this chapter. Amino acid structure, all 20 different type of amino acid are there. What are its structure and which are where the secondary amine group are present, where the hydrophobic domain are present, whether side chain contains a carboxylic group or guanidinium structure, or imidazole, where is the imidazole structure, which one is having indole ring. All these structure are very commonly they ask in the entrance examination. Apart from this structure, you have to also understand what are the different amino acid which are distributed in non-polar category, polar category, acidic, basic and aromatic amino acid. Okay, so you should be very much clear idea about this 20 amino acid structure and its distribution in 5 different category based in solubility in the water. After that you have to follow the properties of the amino acid, which includes chirality of amino acid, what is the stereoisomerism or optical isomerism. You have to have the clear idea about that. Titration curve, this is very important topic, titration curve, because most of the question ask from the titration curve from glycine and they ask for PI calculation, either for neutral amino acid, positive amino acid or negative amino acid. So how to calculate the PI of those amino acid, this is very important. After that you have to study the peptide bond formation, how the peptide bond formation, what type of this reaction is, what is the another name of peptide bond formed between the which of the functional group. These are the things you have to study. After that you have to study the protein purification topic. Protein purification topic is very important because here they ask the question mostly from different steps, like there are different steps in the protein purification, like ammonium salting out or ion exchanger, different chromatography you have to study, and there are a lot of different questions can be framed from chromatography topic, like size exclusion, ion exchanger, affinity chromatography, that is also very important. Enzyme activity, a specific activity, how to calculate this one. So they ask basically the calculation based on this. After that you have to study the protein sequencing in this topic, with Sanger method of sequencing. After that Edman degradation or Edman method of sequencing. These two topic of sequencing, these two method of sequencing are very important. And last topic from this chapter is artificial synthesis of protein, Bruce Merrifield. To the next topic, which is protein 3-dimensional structure. Here you have to study how protein get folded, what are the different parameters for folding of the protein, then peptide bond properties, okay, the trans cis concept and planar structure, partial double bond character of the peptide bond. You have to understand all those things. And in this the another very important topic is Ramachandran plot. This Ramachandran plot you have to study for the amino acid as well as different type of secondary structure of the protein, which includes alpha helical structure, beta conformation and left hand, right hand, all those orientation. Then you have to move to the next topic, which is type of protein. What are the fibrous protein, what are its example, what are the structure of this protein. So keratin, collagen and silk fibrin are going to come from in fibrous category. Then you have to follow the globular protein structure, where you have to take the reference from myoglobin, cytochrome C, ribonuclease and lysozyme. So you have to study these 4 examples from globular protein. After that you have to study about protein chemistry. What are the protein chemistry, how it get denatured, what is the Tm value and graph of denaturation using the reference from ribonuclease enzyme. Next topic after that you have to study in this chapter is model of protein denaturation. This is also going to come in the entrance examination. There are 2 different model. One is molten globule model and another is a sequential model. So you have to study both these. Then protein chaperones and chaperonins. These are very important. Chaperones and chaperonins. What are chaperones? GROW-EL and then HSP70. All those example you have to study. Now next topic you have to study in biochemistry. This is another important topic, protein function, the next chapter. In this you have to study myoglobin and hemoglobin binding with the oxygen. Here 3 major example in this case you have to study. In the case of protein function, myoglobin and hemoglobin binding with the oxygen, antigen antibody interaction and myosin and actin interaction. Anyways cover this topic in the immunology, so I won't suggest that ki go this topic from this book, better you should follow in the QBA. So but this myoglobin and hemoglobin binding with the oxygen you have to follow from this book only. They have given very beautifully myoglobin and hemoglobin binding with the oxygen. In this you have to study a structure of heme, its binding affinity with oxygen, nitric oxide, carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, role of histidine 93 and histidine 64. This is very important. Then binding curve of oxygen with myoglobin and hemoglobin, and in this hemoglobin you have to study about Hill plot and Hill coefficient. Then you have to study about theta concept, that is a percentage binding site occupied by ligand at any time t. Theta value, what is its mathematical expression, and there is a several questions based on the calculation on this they used to ask in the exam. After that you have to study the myosin and actin in detail. So and in this myosin protease treatment is very important. When you digest the myosin with the trypsin and papain, then what are the different components it formed. So that is also very important. And then you have to study about how the contraction and relaxation occur in detail, role of calcium in contraction, and the role of troponin and myosin during the binding of cleft between actin and myosin. That is also important, role of these 2 protein which are calcium dependent protein. And lastly model of actin and myosin interaction. So these are the topic you have to study from protein function. Now moving next topic, enzyme. This is another very important topic. So the exam they always ask 1 or 2 questions from enzyme. So in this topic you have to study, first you should follow history of enzyme, then enzyme classification. What are the different classification? There are 6 category or classification of enzyme: oxidoreductase, then transferase, then hydrolase, then lysase, then isomerase, then ligase. These 6 category you have to order, you have to study in the case of enzyme classification. So detail you have to study. After that characteristics feature, this is another very important area. These 2 characteristics you have to study in the detail, that enzyme increases the rate of reaction and it does not change the chemical equilibrium. There are several questions you can see in the JNU entrance examination gate, they have asked directly from these 2 statement itself. So you have to study detail about these 2 statement or characteristics feature of enzyme. After that Michaelis-Menten equation. This is another very important topic, mainly derivative and its calculation. Very important. Then Km and Kate significance, which is called turnover number and affinity of enzyme with the substrate. So significance of this. And lastly in this topic you have to study about the regulatory enzyme, which is a multimeric protein, taking the example of hemoglobin or glutamine synthetase. So these are the enzyme which regulate metabolic pathway. Allosteric enzyme also we call this allosteric enzyme. So detail about this in this topic. Now moving to the next topic, carbohydrate. So now the protein portion has completed. We have to study the protein detail up to enzyme. After that, another biomolecule we have to study in the biochemistry, which is carbohydrate. So role of carbohydrate, what are the different function of the carbohydrate? Energy source, then glycoprotein, structural role. These things you have to study detail about carbohydrate. Then what are the different type of monosaccharide from C3 to C7, definition of carbohydrate, aldose or ketose form, means aldehyde or ketone form of carbohydrate. What is epimer? This is another very important. They ask you about galactose, maltose, which is epimer of glucose, at which carbon they are showing the epimeric form. They keep on asking the question from this. Then next is anomeric form. What are the anomeric carbon, alpha form and beta form of anomeric carbon? So you have to study this. After that, you have to study about the glycosidic bond, which is a covalent bond forming between the two monomerics to form polymer. So how it forms, what are the functional group involved in this. Then disaccharide, example of disaccharide: sucrose, maltose, lactose, trehalose. These are the polymer. And what are the different composition of this disaccharide, whether it is a reducing or non-reducing sugar. So this important thing you have to study in this. After that, polysaccharide. So disaccharide combined to form then polysaccharide. Polysaccharide are two types: homopolysaccharide, heteropolysaccharide. And then finally you have to study about the purification of carbohydrate using lactins or selectins, which bind specifically to the carbohydrate. Apart from this, you have to also study about reaction. These are the very important thing, reactions, because carbohydrates are very reactive molecule. So it will show the reactivity to form hemiacetal or acetal with the alcohol. Similar way, if ketose form react with alcohol, then form hemiketal or ketal. What are the structure of that? What are the reducing and difference between reducing and non-reducing sugar? And then derivative of the sugar, which includes like N-acetyl glucosamine, N-acetyl galactosamine, N-acetyl muramic acid, glucosamine, deoxyribose. These are the derivative. You have to study detail about that. So in this video we have completed from protein to carbohydrate. In the second video we will start with the nucleic acid to metabolism of biomolecule, which includes glycolysis, TC cycle, electron transport chain and all those things. That will be the last video related to biochemistry. So if you have any doubt or any suggestion, please do comment in the comment section. So kindly share this video. Thanks a lot for watching.